Zaza, the mere mention of her name generates such an immediate reaction, both good and bad, that no other introduction is really necessary. Well, today you'll hear the last word on the trials and tribulations of the world's most colorful ex-convict. Princess Zsa Gabor, Belge, Hilton, Saunders, Hutner, Cosnan, Ryan, O'Hara, von Anhalt, the Duchess of Saxony, now that she has paid her debt to society. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Zsa Gabor. The last word on Zsa Gabor. That's the focus of this edition of Geraldo. Oh, this is going to be, we're going to start on a philosophical note?
I want the answer. I paid my debt for what?
Well, for the crime that you were convicted of.
For the policeman beating me up?
Oh.
Convicted is different, but I was beaten up. I didn't beat up the 6'4" gorgeous policeman. He had a gun, and I don't usually beat up gorgeous men.
All right, before we speak more to our convicted cop slapper, why don't we flash back for the benefit of those who have missed recent events to show us how we got here. Take a look.
I hit him for self-defense. He hurt me so much that I had to I said, officer, you hurt me. He says, "As I will hurt you even more, I will break you both arms." That's not, but who the hell does he think he can hit me? Who is he? I pay his money, I pay the taxes.
We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Zsa Gabor, guilty of the offense charged.
Sentenced to 3 days in jail, 120 hours of community service, and $13,000 worth of fines. The Hungarian princess has finally paid her dues to society, and she's in our studio to talk about it. Her trial, incidentally, ended up costing the taxpayers close to $30,000. Given that royal price tag, many consider Zsa's punishment a joke. If it is, it's a long-running joke. Now it can be told, Zsa is here to tell us about her time behind bars. Yeah.
Well, guys, I advise you all not to go to jail. It ain't no pleasure.
I don't want to start on an indelicate note, but I know you were very concerned when you were busted that they strip searched you.
I was busted? I don't know what busted...
To use a term loosely, I guess. I don't know.
What is busted mean? I had an expired tug on my Rolls Royce. I was driving very leisurely, going to have a picture frame, which at last now, a year and a half later, I'd framed. And a great, tall, gorgeous Beverly Hills cop stopped me. He said, he didn't know my name. Right away, a four-letter word. He says, "Do you know that this thing is expired on the back of your car?" Well, I never look at the back of my car. Who the hell cares what's in the back of my car? Except if it's a gorgeous man. So, my dear, like you
We know how you got there. What happened once you went behind bars, though?
Oh, behind bars. That was a disaster.
Did they fingerprint you and...
First, oh, by the way, I just met, I had a party Sunday, a barbecue party on my horse ranch, and the lady made a mugshot. She said, "I never took such a good mugshot in my life." Anyhow, they mugshotted me. Then they took all the fingerprints, and I was bleeding. And the first time, my nails were broken, which was horrible. It hurt. And this finger is, the doctor said, he tore 2 ligaments in this. Oh, and this is my diamond finger. I can't wear my diamond ring. This is a disaster. This is really a disaster.
I noticed you managed to drape them in other parts of your body.
Yeah, but this is a disaster because I'm so accustomed. My husband first said, "These fingers have to get crooked." So that must be from the big diamond. So my girlfriend, Mrs. Sheila Barbera, you know, Hannah Barbera, she said, "Zsa, come with me because Sinatra had an operation. Maybe you have some kind of a sickness." So we went downtown and...
How did we get from the fingerprinting to the fingernail?
The policeman broke this finger there.
No, honey, but what
and
happened
my
when you went to jail?
diamond finger. That is a disaster. Anyhow, so I arrived to jail. Everyone was really kind and nice, but my bad luck was that I went Friday because I thought I spent the weekend in a jail. On the weekend, I can finish my book, which I never have time to finish. And
you mean to write a book?
I wrote a book 5 years. I have a deal with Delacorte. They gave me a big advance.
And you thought that you would use the weekend to finish the book?
And they said to me, if I don't finish the book, they are going to want the money back, which hurts in any language.
Yes.
So I said, David, I go to jail or I finish the book. Nobody's going to call me. So, my dears, They put me in I have a horrible claustrophobia.
Did they search you, I asked?
First time in Beverly Hills, this one they didn't search me. In Beverly Hills, they searched me. They said, we don't, not a room for your diamonds, keep them on. But this
Did they put you in a prison uniform?
They gave me a red, rather attractive sort of T-shirt. It was written, I don't know what was written on it. They gave me that. And then, that was Friday, and my lawyer left, and then they said, now we lock you up. Jesus. So, there was 2 bars, not even one, any strongest man in the world, even this Schwarzenegger couldn't get through. Anyhow, I said, why do you have to close both bars? And there was a mattress on the bed, made out of that blue stuff. It's not a mattress. What is it? The terrible thing you put on chairs sometimes?
What? Hell.
Plastic.
Foam, foam rub.
Plastic.
Right.
There was a plastic blue thing on it, and I just had my fingers made for the jail, so I had to fix up that plastic. I broke immediately a
You
finger.
had to make your own bed?
Are you crazy? I had not only make my own bed, I froze to death. So one of the jailers
Wait,
came.
had you ever made a bed before?
Are you crazy? I cook, I make beds, I wash my dogs, I clean up my dogs, I ride horses. Of course I made a bed, but never a plastic bed. I must on an iron. And I have never been locked up in some marriages yet, but there you can always get out. But here you could not get out. So here I was. I said, Jaja Gabor, you'll be strong. If anybody else can take it, you take it. The first night, I froze to death. I had a flannel nightgown, I brought, thank God, and put a Fred Heyman heavy ski top on me, and I still froze. There was a horse blanket. I know whole America criticized me. I didn't like the horse blanket. I love horses. I like horse blankets, but I don't like to be frozen on the dear America. So, okay. Then I couldn't sleep. There was no pillow either. And so I said, well, I'll survive it. There was no light. There was an iron table, an iron toilet beside the top toilet, and on top of it there was a sink, and I couldn't push the buttons to get the water. There's no drinking water. That was disaster. Then a lovely black lady, Rachel, come in, a young police lady. I says, look, jailer, whatever I call her, I can't push this button. So she in a second could push the button, but the water stops. And I again couldn't push the button. She disappeared. 3 hours
I heard
later,
you bathed in Evian.
and I tell you what
water.
happened then. Then, bathed. There was man next to me, and they could look into it. There was 4 car thieves who screamed and yelled and spit and made terrible noises and said what they want to do to me in plain English. Because it was not agreeable. So anyhow, then I called Frederick. Frederick called me. I said, what do you need? I said, I need a pillow, I need a cover, and I need some drinking water.
Your husband, Frederick
Because
von Anholt?
You know what they do? They have, Mrs. Davis, you wouldn't believe it, they have frozen the same dinner for luncheon, breakfast, and dinner. Hamburger I hate, mashed potatoes, fattening, and some green beans uncooked, and they put a brown sauce, which I despise, on it and put it in the oven, in the microwave. So when she gave it to me, I says, look, I can't eat all this salty food. Bring me a piece of bread. From then on, I only got bread, except this lovely Rachel. Shouldn't say it because it's not so good for her, but she smuggled in a sandwich for me the 3rd day when I died of hunger. And so, my dear, Frederick brought in 4 bottles of Evian water. Now it was Saturday. And Saturday they changed the nicest people, go on vacation, and now came a young policeman, whose name I won't mention, but I thought it's Kramer's brother, because he says, take her Evian away, who the hell does she think she is, and take her makeup away, which is even worse, because after all, there was some handsome man, jealous, I didn't want to.
Wait, we didn't realize that you had brought your makeup kit with you.
They allowed me the makeup. Furthermore, on Monday, when the top jailer lady
Did you have
came,
your high heels on?
are you crazy? They take everything away for you. They are afraid that I hit them over the head. Anywho, now that doesn't matter so much, but then I found a red pencil where I corrected my script, and I put red pencil on my lips, which is very sharp. But I am very vain. I hate not to look good. And then the 3rd day, it was a disaster. Now, in the middle of the night, they brought in some other thieves, and I don't know what, screaming, yelling, screaming. I said, the man is going to get a heart attack. He says, well, they often do. Not long ago, a man died in the jail. We found out a couple of hours later. That was not too encouraging, because I was petrified.
So it was a co-ed jail?
What is a co-ed?
Men and women?
Yep.
In the jail?
There was 2 prostitutes next to me. They were rather nice. When I walked out, it's the high jail. They're always nice. And then there was 4 guys, and one was screaming. Then he got quiet. I said,
Do you know what they were screaming?
They wanted out. It's a claustrophobic jail.
Did they know that you were there?
Yeah. They knew
Did
it.
they scream anything at you?
Well, they said what they would like to do to me, and I was petrified.
Let's take a break on that note. We'll be right back. Zsa Zsa Gabor, the last word. She promises.
Look to Jewel for all your household helpers. Laundry Day calls for Tide laundry detergent. Get a 136-ounce $1.50 off-label box, just $5.99. For extra softness, it's Downy fabric softener. A 96-ounce bottle is only $3.49. And check out the savings on Comet Cleanser. 3 14-ounce cans are just $1. For all your household helpers.
Darvin Furniture is having a special 2-day only sale this Sunday and Monday with unique savings throughout the entire store. Come in and see the newest fashions and designs on $5 million worth of quality furniture and accessories, all at 20 to 70% off. This is a special sale because there's no money down, no interest, and no payments till January. And you can register to win a $1,000 paid-up Darvin charge. But it's for 2 days only, so don't miss this special sale, only at Darvin Furniture in Orland Park.
If you're in the market for a better built, better buy garage that will enhance the value and beauty of your property while offering protection and more space, remember the name Better Built Garages. Better Built Garages have been going up all over Chicagoland for over 30 years. With a variety of styles and sizes to choose from, there's always one just right for you. It's very simple. Better Built offers the best garages for the money. That's their promise. Better prices, better service, a better way to build.
For more information or free consultation, call Better Built at 708-636-4444. Our financing can't be beat. Call 708-636-4444.
Illinois homeowners in need of cash for any good reason, bill consolidation, home improvement, any other personal need. Your home can work for you with a home equity loan from Centennial Mortgage Company. Call this number now. For 48-hour approval with no application fee, most credit and income accepted. Reduce your bills to one low monthly payment with tax-deductible interest. Apply by phone. Call Centennial now at 823-2500.
Was the food really the worst of it?
But the Pollo Loco people in El Segundo somehow knows that I love pollo, really.
Chicken, yeah.
Chicken. Pollo in Spanish, pollo in Hungarian chicken. And yes,
No goulash available.
I don't really like, I like chicken. So they send over about 20, 30 people worth of chicken and rice and everything, and coleslaw, solo, and everybody, all the police ate. And that day they felt a little better towards me, and I was making the most difficult thing in the world is to file, which I never do, and I always scream at my secretary, she can't do it either. I had to file. I said, I'd rather file upstairs than being in the jail downstairs because it's underneath the jail. And so I filed and filed. And the most terrible thing happened of my life. I hear the radio, Zsa Zsa Gabor in jail, 72 years old. And not only 72, she's a B actress. Now, I must go down right now on your film. I never made a B picture. I made 50 big movies, London, Paris, Spain, England, America. But just now in Germany, I never made a B picture. But the 72 years old gave me such a hot flash that I wasn't even cold downstairs anymore. So that was one of the big... Now, all the press who had loves to do that, the Inquirer, that wonderful Inquirer who does only but lies. From now on, Zsa Zsa Gabor, a jailbird, they put a black-haired woman on the cover in a jail, doesn't even look like me in a black mink coat in the hottest summer. Zsa Zsa Gabor on this, 72. I said, really? And I called my lawyer. He said, Zsa Zsa, it's not worthwhile to sue them because they only want publicity. That's why they do it. I must say they have wrong people to research it now because they must know I'm blonde.